So the movie starts off with Edward and Bella being together, making this film series continue. And Edward invites Bella to meet his family again. Only this time, she pricks her finger and it starts bleeding, causing one of Edward's family members to go crazy, like I would after watching this torture. So just to be safe, Edward goes away from Bella for a while, and so does most of his family, considering people are starting to ask questions about their age and why they don't age older. I think the real question is, why are they pale? Why don't they come to school when it's sunny outside? And why are they so quiet? Being concerned about their aging are not as important as those important questions. So because her boyfriend abandoned her, hey, Bella's a bitch. If you were a guy, you'd ditch her too. And he only abandoned her just to keep her safe. Really? Just to keep her safe? So she crashes her motorcycle and she jumps off a cliff. Great plan, Edward! You ditch her in order to keep her safe, and she goes insane and does various things to kill herself. That is perfect boyfriend material, ladies and gentlemen. Until Shark Boy comes along, Jacob, and he actually cares for her. And she dicks around with him. I don't know if it's a ploy of making Edward jealous and come back to her, but this proves she's a bitch. And then after they get together, Jacob reveals that he's a werewolf. I didn't find that surprising. Meanwhile, Bella tries to harm herself, but every time she does it, Edward's presence seems to come beside her and tells her not to do anything stupid. Bella, don't jump off the cliff. And she consistently has nightmares and screams when she wakes up. Like me after watching this movie. Then one day, one of Edward's family members comes by and she tells Bella that Edward thinks she killed herself. And he's gonna reveal himself to the world. Or a small town or something, I don't know. So the two women rush to Edward's aid. And just as Edward is about to expose himself in the sunlight, which I don't get. If vampires in this movie just expose themselves to sunlight, they'll just sparkle. People aren't gonna think they're vampires. They'll think they went to a Kesha concert. But when Edward is about to expose himself, Bella pushes him out of the sunlight and into a building. But then these group of vampires come in, and apparently they're the antagonists of this movie. Great, this movie's gonna go on. And so after a fight between Edward and another vampire, one of the other vampires uses her psychic abilities to gaze upon the future. And apparently Bella's a vampire. So right then and there, the other vampires let Bella and Edward go. And when Edward and Bella finally drive back into town, Jacob is there. They're about to fight with some horrible CGI whenever Jacob uses his wolf abilities, but Bella stops them, and Jacob runs away. So wait a minute, don't Edward and Jacob know what's going on? Even though Bella is in love with Edward, she's digging around with Jacob the wolf boy. Are these two guys gonna figure out what she's doing to them? Whatever happened to bros before hoes? I don't know, couldn't you two just stop fighting and kill her instead? She's the one who's actually making you two hate each other. So at the end of the movie, Edward proposes to Bella, and then that's it. Thank God. I mean, this movie was better than the first movie. But that's like saying The Incredible Hulk was better than the Hulk. Some things just go without saying. But it's still a stupid movie. Well, it could be worse. At least they didn't make a sequel.
No!